This will change your Thanksgiving right here. That's so good. Like, oh wow.
The pumpkins have been dealt with, and our cravings now turn toward our feathered friends. Which is a shame, because the first Thanksgiving was more fish and deer and less white meat, dark meat. But it could have been worse.
Nope.
Now, a good turkey is a multi-stage operation, so roll up your sleeves or stretch or whatever, and let's do this. If you haven't picked your bird, here are some tips. Rule of thumb, 1 to 1.5 pounds per person. Remember, your bird has a whole carcass under there, so it's not like everyone's eating 16 ounces of meat. Avoid a big, stressful oops by checking your existing pan ahead of time and making sure it fits your bird of choice. Finally, find out who's raising birds near you. Ask around. Local farmers usually take better care of the birds, and you can keep your business local. Now, on to the thaw. Your turkey will thaw in the fridge, but it will be a slow process. Allow for 24 hours for every 5 pounds. You can soak it in cool water in your sink, not hot water, but change the sink water every 30 minutes so the bacteria doesn't have a chance to throw a wild party. Now let's brine. And yes, you do need to brine your bird. It's the difference between white, meaty cardboard and something you're actually excited to eat for the next 2 weeks. And yeah, it's a lot of salt, it's a lot of bird. Juice and zest your oranges before adding the rest of your ingredients. Using a few cups of water and whisking over medium heat will help the salt dissolve. After a good stir, you can finish adding the rest of your water. For birds 15 pounds and under, you'll need 24 to 36 hours in the brine. For larger birds, you'll need nearly 3 days. Also, you can add more water to the brine, but resist the urge for more salt. We're not pickling turkeys here. After your bird is brined, drain the brine, rinse the bird, and let it dry in the fridge overnight. If you don't have that kind of time, pat it dry with towels and brush butter over the skin. You want crispy skin, right?
Yes, sir.
That goes in the oven at 350 degrees for a few hours depending on the size of your bird. If you've stuffed your bird, it'll take longer to cook, 15 minutes per pound instead of 13 minutes per pound. Cover your wing and drumstick tips with foil so they don't burn. Use a probe thermometer in the thickest part of the bird. Rest your bird for 15 to 20 minutes before you carve it, otherwise the juice will just run out of it and it'll dry out before you've even finished cutting it. If you've brined your turkey, you've done the heavy lifting already and there's no need to baste it every 30 minutes. There's where you need to stick your bird. We're looking for 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Let it rest and you're done.
And it's so moist. Oh my goodness. Crispy skin. Boom. White meat. This is like IKEA on a plate right here. No gravy. It's still moist. It's not that turkey that you just bite and it powders and you just kind of roll it around in your mouth and then just ladle gravy into your mouth just to choke it down. Little hint of orange in there. That apple comes out. I'm gonna just pour a little bit of that on there. Yep. Just a tiny bit of gravy. Instantly. Just portobello mushrooms, just pow. Oh, what a great gravy. Ho. This will change your Thanksgiving right here. That's so good. Like, oh wow. The mushrooms and the rosemary and the thyme and the sage coming out on that and the little hint of orange. Do your turkey the right way. Go through the steps. Don't cook another dry turkey. Live intentionally. Eat intentionally. You all have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. More recipes every single week coming at you guys. Subscribe for that. I'll see you guys next time.